Yes, I know, I'm very weird. But anyway, so I have some story time videos for you. And, whoa, it's very dark right here. Hold on. Why? It must be very dark in Arizona. Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Alright, so, I have 12 minutes. So, I have 3 stories to tell you. They are very funny, and you will like them. My first story is actually kind of funny. When I was in 3rd grade, a baby peed on me. I did have a baby pee on me. It was my baby cousin, and it was in 3rd grade, and it was picture day. So I had my hair all pretty, and my hair was very long at the time. Like, it was, like, down here. And his diaper was getting changed, and I wanted to say goodbye to him. And I was like, goodbye. I can't say his real name on here because I don't know if his mom would like that. So I'm just going to call him Tyler. So I was like, bye-bye, Tyler. And I went to kiss him on his forehead. And I didn't think about it, but his little area just kind of stood up, and he peed on my face. It got in my hair, and a little bit got in my mouth, and I spat it out, and I started crying. I just started crying, and I'm like, no, why? So I had to go back, and I had to, like, rebrush my hair, and my hair smelled like baby pee for, like, 2 days, and I was just... So my picture looks very funny. My hair is all messed up. It's got, like, a little bit of tangle balls at the end, and I'm literally making this face because I know my hair stinks, and I'm just like... So, like, there's actually a picture of me like this. I wanted to get a retake done, but my parents were like, nope, too much money. So, yeah, that was embarrassing. And another story time was when I was 10, I got stuck in a baby swing. It's funny now, but at the time I was really embarrassed. We went to the park, and I was very tiny when I was younger, and I used to fit in baby swings until I was 10, apparently. Sometimes I still do it, but, like, I put my butt in the swing, and I just let my feet hang over, and I'm just like, wait! But at the time, I was stupid, and I kind of helped myself up with the chains, and I put my feet in, because my little brother was, like, a couple months old, so he was in the baby swing area. And I started swinging, and then I'm like, okay, this is starting to hurt. And I tried to pull myself up, but I was literally like this. Like, after the second time of trying, I got that oh shit look on my face. You know, like how you do whenever something bad happens, you're like, oh no. I did that. I was like, okay, I want to get out now. Mom! I was like, Mom! And she comes over, and she picks me up. And she, like, tries to pick me up. And she took the baby swing with me. And I'm like, ow! So I had to have, like, a lot of adults try to help me. And we even rubbed sunblock on my legs, like, right here. And I still couldn't get out, and it hurt, and it was really embarrassing. And a couple of teenagers that were actually really cute were laughing at me. And I'm like, oh my god. And then we saw a basketball coach, and his muscles were, like, up to here, you guys, and they asked him for help, and he comes out, and I'm like, oh my god. And he came, and he was like, and he grabbed me, like, right here, and he literally, like, picked me up, and all the other people that were trying to help were, like, holding the swing down, and I finally, like, popped out, and when I got out, I literally popped out, like, it made that pop noise. It was just like, ugh! When I got out, I was like, I'm laughing, and, like, I think I'm blushing. Oh my god, I'm blushing. And I was just, like, so embarrassed that when I got out, I thanked him, and he walked away, and all the adults were laughing at me when they walked away. So I literally just got down on my knees in the sand, and again, I started crying. My brothers were, like, my brother was, like, on my ass about it for, like, a week, and then it was forgotten. My mom wrote a status about it on Facebook, and it's still a sore subject, so don't bring it up, okay? And I was, like, crying because I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god. And then when I was in 7th grade, this is still really embarrassing. I think I already told you guys this story, but I don't care. When I was in 7th grade, I was wearing a dress because it was picture day, and I wanted to look nice. And I asked my teacher, Miss Painter, I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Is it okay if I go? And she's like, sure, whatever, of course you can go. So I'm like, thank you. So I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and everybody's staring at me. And I'm like, well, yeah, I look really good. Of course people are going to stare at me. You would think that the breeze on my legs would let me know, but nope. I was walking by, and all the guys were like, and I still did not know what was wrong with me. I'm like, really? Like, I'm not, and I was like, I'm not a dog. I'm like, I'm not a dog. Don't whistle at me, because I hate that, and I'm not a dog. And of course, my friend's like, looking good, Amberly. I start doing the fucking catwalk. I think I look good. I'm not getting hints. I'm like missing all the signals. So I'm literally walking like this. I'm just like, I have like my shoulder out like this, and I'm doing the freaking catwalk. And of course everybody's laughing at me, but I still have no idea. And I went to bend down to sign something. I felt my teacher lift my dress out from my underwear. My dress was tucked in my panties, and everybody could see them, and a little bit of my ass, and I didn't even know. And I had no freaking idea, and I'm still blushing. I'm like a bright pink. I don't know if you could tell in the video, but I'm a bright pink. Yeah, you can kind of see like on my cheeks and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm like, and as soon as she did that, I'm like, because I like realized it, and my oh shit look to this day, I still remember it. My friends remember it, and they're on my ass about it. And I was like, and and then the person who I was signing it chuckled a little bit. She's like, girl problems, huh? And I'm like, and I'm trying not to like just burst out crying. I had my eye makeup perfect, and I didn't want to cry and make it run before I got my picture. Because the thing is, I want to be famous, so whenever I get my picture done, I want to look good. So I'm like, I keep doing like, I even do model poses sometimes, and I just love it when they tell me to pose, and like, oh yeah, I'm famous, I'm popular, I'm such a good model. I'm such a good model. I'm gonna be such a good model. I'm gonna be so famous one day. I'm gonna be so fancy. And I went, and the guy had a British accent, so I'm like, this is perfect. And he's like, how do you want to pose, madame? And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I really don't care. He's like, okay, then just sit down on the stool. And I can't do his accent, but he's like, sit down on the stool. And I'm like, all right. I actually don't know what kind of accent it was, but it was very fancy. I did not know where he was from, but it was very good accent. It was very good. My accent is on point. And he told me to like go like this with my shoulder, and I'm like going like this with my shoulder. I'm putting on a fake smile. I really just want to start crying, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like doing all these poses, and he's like, that is so fierce. That is so good. It's fierce. It's very fierce. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And he's like, you are a natural. I'm like, thank you. I feel like crying, so I'm just like, thank you. And then when I got my picture, I'm like, you'll never see me again. I'm going to get out of your life now. And then my friends were like, are you okay? And then as soon as the picture was taken, I literally went like this. People saw my ass, and they're like, you have a very good ass. And I'm like, and I just like start sobbing. I'm like this. I'm just like, my life is ruined. My life is ruined. And my friends are like, oh, and I ran to the bathroom, and the guys are like, and I'm just like, shut up. So I got there, and my friend, she's like, come on out, Amberly. And I'm like, no. She's like, why? I'm like, because you saw my butt. And I was like sitting there in the bathroom, and I was just crying for like 10 minutes. And I went to the nurse, and I called my mom, like, Mommy, come pick me up. And she's like, why? And I'm like, and I told her the story, and she's laughing at me, which wasn't helping whatsoever. And I'm like, Mom, mom, and she's like, I'm sorry, but I can't pick you up, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm like, don't leave me! And as soon as I said that, she hung up on me. I'm like, why? Why? So I just I left. I didn't leave the school, but I left the nurse, and the nurse gave me a hug. And I'm like, oh my god. So everybody knew what my panties looked like. Everybody knew, that my favorite color is blue. Everybody knew what part of my ass looks like. And, like how some panties, how like some underwear, yeah. It has like a little bit of your butt cheeks hanging out, but it still fits. Yeah, it was one of those. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm crying. And everybody, like every single guy was looking at my butt. I got whistled at. I got called panty girl. I got called sexy all day. And and I cried every time. I just couldn't even look at anyone. Because the entire 7th and 8th graders in the school was right there. Because it was like it was during third hour, and it said over the announcements, well, all 7th and 8th graders, please go to the auditorium. So every 7th and 8th grader saw it. Every 7th and 8th grader saw it, and I was one of the first people there. So yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. I started crying. I couldn't even look at anybody. I could not look at anybody without wanting to start crying. And if I did look at somebody who was laughing at me, I would cry. I would just cry for 10 minutes. I got home and I told my mom that I don't want to go to school, and I missed 2 days of school. And if I did go back to school, I noticed that everybody forgot, but I did not want to talk to anyone for 2 weeks. So I missed 2 days of school, and it was really embarrassing. And that's still a sore topic, so don't bring it up, all right? Before I go over there and beat you up. All right, so that's enough for my story time. If you want to see more, please comment and say you want to see more. And please don't laugh at me. And if you do, then that's okay, because I laugh at myself too. You just gotta learn to laugh at yourself. It's okay if you mess up. Coming after you if you laughed. No, I'm kidding. But I really need to go, so bye.